What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital. We are back for another review of the group stages. The last games have all wrapped up. We know who's now in the round of 16. And hey, what a win! What a get in for the Aussies. But let's quickly go through these groups, go through the results. Touch on some of the games, some of the big upsets, some teams that didn't make it through. Let's go Group A. Yeah, look, Qatar was already out before even kickoff, so the Netherlands did the job there. Goals again there for Gakpo, De Jong getting on the score sheet again. Ten Hag is cooking up something with these two. You know, when the window opens, get him in that red shirt. Yeah, let's go. But they got the win there, and then the other game. This was the game that I think they had autoplay for, really. I think the winner, or they had to win if they wanted to go through. Senegal getting the victory here, you know, 2-1. Ecuador for this tournament, you know, I think came in a bit of an underdog in terms of, I don't think a lot of people picked them to get out of this group. And look, a lot of people picked Senegal, and look, Senegal, I'm a bit surprised that they did go through because of the lot of draws they had in the African Cup of Nations coming into the tournament with a lot of injuries. But you got to give them credit; they played well in the last game against Qatar. They didn't do too bad against the Netherlands in the first round as well. But getting the job done, they booked their place in the round of 16 there. Group B, where we saw USA snatch it against Iran. Iran has been decent this tournament. They put in a big performance against Wales in that last game. But USA getting the job done, booking their place into the round of 16. And then England and Wales there. I think England had to bounce back after that 0-0 draw. Not just because of the result, but because of their performance as well. And what a performance it was. Marcus Rashford getting the 2 goals. Come on, the United boys. A fantastic free kick. Foden again. I think was it Harry Kane teed it up for him literally a couple minutes after that, like 1 or 2 minutes after that. And then Rashford taking on almost half the defence and putting it in the back of the net. So good to see Rashford in a bit of form. Good to see England starting to pick up momentum now going into the next couple of rounds. So they top their group there. And then, Group C. Yeah, Group C. This was a bit of all to play for I think, majority of the teams there. With Saudi Arabia could have went through with a win. Mexico could have went through. And the way it panned out, all they needed at the end was just one goal. One goal, because Poland lost to Argentina in that one. Messi missing a penalty, and I think justice was served. To be honest, I don't even think that was a penalty in my opinion. But Chesney, brilliant save there. McAllister getting on the score sheet, and also Julian Alvarez. But Mexico in the other game was 2-0 up as well. They needed that one goal. They needed one goal to go through. If it stayed at 2-0, Poland would have went through on what was that? Less yellow cards. So imagine going out because you have more yellow cards than the other team. But once Saudi Arabia scored that goal, it still meant Mexico needed one goal to get out of the group on most goals scored. So it was all kicking off in that group all the way to the last minute in that one. But then we had Group D. Yeah, Group D, where, let's be honest, never in doubt the Aussies were going to make it out of this group. Yeah, whoever doubted them, have a good look at yourselves, yeah? Because the boys did us proud in this one, beating Denmark 1-0 there. Leckie just turning defences out, you know, spinning them like Beyblades, putting it into the back of the net. You know, this is past the keeper who's won the Prem before. Let's not forget that, you know. But hey, what a performance by the Socceroos, yeah? You have to be proud of them getting out of the group the first time since 2006. They scored in every single game. Even though I wasn't too happy with the Tunisia game, in my opinion, I wasn't too happy with the performance. It was a little bit better in this one. The performance as well was a little bit better. But going into the next round, we need to step it up a little bit. But look, 2 clean sheets, 2 wins in the group stage games. Scored in every single one, all from open play as well. So a lot of positives to take out of this one, especially out of this World Cup, especially how we have performed in the last couple of World Cups, and especially the team that's put out there. Yeah, I know a lot of people say, even myself, that this is not the best Australian team. Let's be honest, it's not the best Australian team we've ever seen. But you know, the boys dug in. It's good to see the A-League players stepping it up as well. Showing the world, mate, it's not a fucking joke league. Come to the A-League, mate. We got Sturridge that can't compete. It's too much for him here down in Australia. You know, William Gallas, when he came down as well, struggle straight. It's not for everyone, the A-League. It's not for everyone. Maybe Del Piero, you know, Sinjono, but that's about it. And then, do you know what? During this, for this group, I did not for 1 second think that if Tunisia beat France, we're out. That was never a possibility for me. I didn't even realize till Tunisia scored. They got the goal and I'm like, hold on, we're out. What the hell? We need a goal. And literally 2 minutes out, or like, yeah, around the same time Tunisia scored, Leckie pops in with that goal. But like, again, hanging on towards the end, defended well. The whole team. I think Bates was better this time. Suda you can't say much. What can you say about Suda? What are you going to say? Premier League team snatch him up already. Harry Maguire out. Harry Suter in. How about that, Ten Hag? Get him in. But then, to me, that was not a possibility that Tunisia are going to beat France. It never crossed my mind once. And then we get the goal and we held on. And to be honest, the only negative I'll take out of this game for Australia is we didn't punish Denmark more, because they looked lost at times. A few times, zero pressure. They're kicking the ball out, trying to play across the back, and they're just out for a throw-in. You can see that they were out of ideas. I don't know. They were just very lackluster. Very like Denmark in this tournament. I think probably one of the teams that probably disappointed the most. Yeah, alongside maybe Belgium. Belgium's probably the flop of the. We'll get to them, but look, what a fantastic result. You saw the scenes in Melbourne there in Fed Square. Now for the Argentina game, a lot of the sites are now all around the country are going to set up the big screen, so it'll be good to see all the Aussies getting out there supporting the boys and hopefully booking a spot in the quarterfinals, which is looks likely. But France in the other game, I think they got a goal disallowed at the end. Almost, I think Griezmann was it that scored in the 98th minute or something, so they disallowed that. But doesn't matter. We got the job done. That's all that matters. The Aussies are through to the next round. So well done to them. All right. Then we have this group here. Japan, Spain, Costa Rica, Germany. This group changed about 100 times. Germany out, Spain out at the same time. Costa Rica, Japan are going through. Spain are going through. Then what a roller coaster it was for this group. And Japan, the giant killers, they get the job done. Morata getting the goal there for Spain early on in the first half, and then the boys came out. The Blue Samurai came out in the second half, getting a fantastic goal, and then the second one. In or out, guys. In or out. Because I'm seeing everyone, getting demonstrations. So I get one out here. Get one of the balls out from behind. Then did it go over the line? Didn't it go over the line? In my opinion, if there was a top view camera, I think that ball will be touching the line. Technically touching the line. Even though it's hovering above. But Japan get that win. Which means Germany are out. But for a second, Costa Rica in that game beating Germany. Spain was going out at the same time as well. A few conspiracy theorists saying that Spain dropped the points on purpose so Germany can get knocked out. But look, Germany, in my opinion, this tournament, they weren't good enough. I mean, even to concede to Costa Rica, it's just not good enough there. So I don't know what this German side's going to do coming up to the next Euros. They do got the players in a way. They do got players, but then you got a lot of the older boys are moving on. Your Mullers and all that are moving on. So you're going to need Kai Havertz and your like Sane's, and Gnabry's all to step up in the next tournament because is the next Euros in Germany. Is the next Euros in Germany? Which means they don't even have to qualify. See? Look at that. They made it even easier for him. But they go out. Disappointing for Germany. A big giant killer is out of the World Cup there. Group F there. Another one. Belgium, flop of the tournament. I think everyone kind of agrees. Everyone kind of picked them to get out of this group with the quality they got on the pitch. But Croatia, all they needed was a draw to get out of this one, and they got their result. I mean, Lukaku, I don't know how many more chances he needs. He puts one away. Belgium are through. So this golden generation that they had in the last 10 years... I don't know. Do you guys think it's been wasted with Martinez being the manager there for the last 10 years? I think he's been there for 10 years, right? No one else has stepped in. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Has it been a waste, or is there still hope for the Euros? Can they bring someone else in? Because obviously now he's walked away. We saw the comments, De Bruyne, about the team's old and all that stuff. But we don't really see any new Belgium players coming through. Like, you got Tielemans, yeah, like all these, like Trossards and all that, yeah, maybe. But, like, not really any world-class players like your Kevin De Bruyne, like your Hazards, your Lukaku's. When I say world-class, or have been world-class to some part. You know what I mean? So, Belgium are out. But Morocco, they've been fantastic this tournament. Canada, do you know what? Good on them. You know, they've pushed on in this World Cup. I picked them to get out of the group. I picked them to get out, but it wasn't to be. Monaco. See, I swear to God, every time it's always Monaco. Just Morocco, get out. So I stop. So I stop fucking it up. But Morocco getting the job done. Ziyech just stepped up. Only if Chelsea fans can see this Hakim Ziyech. I think they'll be loving it. But they go on into the next round as well. Okay, so this morning's fixtures wrapped up with Serbia getting knocked out, losing to Switzerland there. Brazil losing to Cameroon, losing there. And 1-0 conceding in the 92nd minute. Abubakar there getting that goal. He's not been too bad in this tournament. He's been killing it since he's been playing. And Brazil there, I don't think they rotated a little bit slightly. They still had some. Look, Brazil rotating, it's like another Brazilian team. I mean, it's not like you're downgrading on really anyone. They made a lot of substitutions, used up pretty much all of them. But look, they still go through top of the group. But if Switzerland did get another goal, Brazil would have dropped into second there. But they got the result there. Poor from Serbia in this tournament. They did well. That last game against Cameroon, 3-1 up. They should have held the lead, and then in this one as well, getting the 2 goals. I think they came back twice. Oh no, they went in front, and then Embolo there getting the goal before halftime to make it 2-1, and then finishing off 3-2 there. And then in the last group there, Portugal losing to South Korea in the last minute, the dying stages. Where's this GOAT Cristiano about? Like, what's happening with him? I called it. He will only score a penalty this tournament. He won't score a goal from open play. So far, so good. My predictions are coming through. And then Ghana, Uruguay. Uruguay get the win. Ghana don't get their revenge. But in a way, with South Korea winning that game, Uruguay are out. They did need a goal. A few dramas at the end about Cavani going down for the penalty. Come on, Cavani. I don't think it was a penalty for me. But Uruguay are out. South Korea in second. Portugal top the group there. Guys, what a fantastic World Cup it has been so far. I mean, after the first couple of rounds, the first games of the group stages, I think that second week has all kicked off. But let's go through real quickly. I'll give you my predictions who I think is going through to the quarterfinals. The first game, we got the Netherlands, the USA. You know what? It's not as easy as it looks, in my opinion. I do think the Netherlands will go through, but the USA, you know, I've been impressed by them in this World Cup. So I will go Netherlands. Just we could have seen a bit of extra time there. Okay. Argentina, Australia. Aussies are going to win. Well, that's it. We're going to ride on the hype. We're gonna go all the way. We're gonna back the boys. Yeah, we're gonna back the boys. Then we're gonna verse Holland. Yeah, then we're gonna show them why we're not gonna play their Dutch system anymore here in Australia, and we're gonna beat them as well. So, look, it is hard. Of course, everyone's head says Argentina. You know, no doubt. But fuck it, the Aussies are gonna fucking get through. Come on, Australia. I'm picking them. I don't care. Japan and Croatia. This is going to be a good game. You know what I mean. But I haven't been too impressed with Croatia, to be honest. Even that win against Canada, I still wasn't really impressed with their performance. They did okay, but at the end of the day, it is Canada, and some of the goals that they did score in that game, Canada's defense non-existent. So we'll go for Japan. I like Japan. If Japan can convert their chances, they will go through, because Croatia, they don't really need too many chances to score. So this game can go either way, to be honest. But I'm backing the Japanese to get out of this one. And then that last game on this side of the group, we've got Brazil and South Korea. I think they played... Did they play in the last... Which World Cup did they play? The 02 World Cup? They've probably been in the same group. But I'm gonna back Brazil. I'll back Brazil in this one. Obviously, they're my winners, so I gotta back them in this one. And then look at that, Brazil will have I wouldn't say easy game, but Japan or Croatia in the next one, and then possibly Australia in the semi. On to the other side now. We had England and Senegal. I'm gonna back England. Fantastic performance. If they can continue on with that form, I think they can get the job done, but it won't be a pushover there, because Senegal, the further on in the competition they've gone, the better they've gotten. France and Poland, I am going to go for France. Poland have been shocking. I'm surprised they're even out. Like, they should be praying to whoever that they've made it this far. Morocco. Morocco and Spain. This is going to be a hard one. We could see a bit of extra time in this as well. I will go Spain. Oh, I don't want to. Let's give it to Spain. Let's go with head. We'll go Spain. And then Portugal, Switzerland. There's always an upset when Switzerland's around. Yeah, there's always an upset. Portugal, Switzerland. You got to give it to Portugal. Then that tees up a Portugal-Spain quarters. England, France quarters on that side. It's gonna start heating up towards the semis and all that. But let's go Portugal. They haven't played the best. Let's be honest. Even though they've been getting the wins, I haven't been convinced by Portugal in this tournament. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's go Portugal. Let's go Morocco. Morocco to knock out Spain. Let's do that. There you go, guys. There are my predictions for the round of 16. Let me know in the comments. Drop the flags of who you guys think are going to go through into this, into the quarterfinals. Who's winning the round of 16? We all know the Aussies. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Send Messi packing, yeah? Let's sing Ciao Messi at the end of that 90 minutes. Tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, guys. Wake up, support the boys. If you can, go to the sites where all the big screens are going to be showing the game. And let's go, the Socceroos. Come on.